Hello, my name is Holly Robinson, and today I will be talking to you about cigarettes and the history of the cigarette and the different ways to quit smoking and cancer and the cigarettes and the causes of cancer. Cigarette smoking is the #1 preventable cause of death in the world. The purpose of this speech is to inform my audience that cigarette smoking is harmful to everyone and to them and to everyone around them. The first thing we will talk about is cigarette history. The first cigar was smoked in Cuba in 1493 AD by one of Christopher Columbus's fellow explorers, Rodrigo de Jerez. He smoked again when he got back to his home country, and by doing this, he was arrested. In 1000 BC, people started chewing tobacco leaves. Cigarettes are normally classified by flavor. There are many types of cigarette flavors. Medium, light, and menthol are some. There are many brands, and they vary by country. Some popular brands in the United States are Camel, Newport, Basic, and Winston. These companies spend approximately $4 billion each year on advertising their products. Now, as people try to quit smoking, the electronic cigarette has been invented. The electronic cigarette was invented in China. The electronic cigarette is a battery-operated cigarette that does not give you the tar and bad chemicals that a regular cigarette does, but it does give you nicotine. Now that we have talked about the cigarette and its history, we will now move on and talk about the bad things about cigarettes like cancer. 393,000 people die each year from cigarette smoking. A cigarette contains about 4,800 chemicals, and out of those chemicals, 69 of them are cancerous. 90% of lung cancer is caused by cigarettes. Cigarette smoking is the main cause of emphysema and chronic bronchitis. In 1988, the U.S. Surgeon General said that nicotine was just as addictive as heroin. When women smoke and are pregnant, it can lead to high rates of miscarriage, stillbirths, and premature babies. Tobacco is the first drug used by teens, and then it is said to go on from there to worse drugs, such as marijuana, cocaine, and drinking alcohol as well. Secondhand smoke is also harmful to other people. Secondhand smoke is known to cause heart disease and can increase heart disease by 25 to 30%. Children who are exposed to secondhand smoke have more chances for colds, pneumonias, and severe asthma. Also, children who are exposed to secondhand smoke can cause their lungs to not grow fully and cause them to cough, wheeze, and feel breathless. No form of tobacco, whether it is chewing tobacco, cigars, or pipes, are safe. Some other bad things that cigarettes do are turn your teeth yellow, make your clothes smell disgusting, and they can turn your fingers yellow. And they are also known to cause gum disease, and they make you have poor circulation in your hands and your feet. Now that we have talked about cancer and the horrible things that cigarettes can cause, let's move on to talk about the options that are available to you for quitting smoking. Over the recent years, more and more information has come out in the public about smoking. So now that everyone knows that smoking is not good for them, that is why 1.3 million people quit smoking every year, but because of the nicotine and it being such of an addiction, 48 million people start the horrible habit right back up. There are many medicines that can help with this. Chantix and Wellbutrin are some common medicines. Other things that people use to quit smoking are writing down that you would like to quit smoking, joining a group, other things such as gum, lozenges, and patches. The electronic cigarette, as we talked about before, is getting more and more common, and people are trying to smoke these instead of smoking the harmful cigarette. Spray is something people use as well. It has to be prescribed to you by your doctor and gets sprayed in your nose about 2 times per hour. An inhaler can also be used, but also has to be prescribed by your doctor. Groups can help as well. If you have support, then you will be able to quit. You will be more apt to want to stop your horrible habit. We have covered the history, the bad things that cigarettes can cause, and also some different ways to quit. cigarettes are very harmful to the smoker, the people around them, and if you are pregnant, the baby inside of you. They cause many different types of cancers and can cause other people to be sick as well. I hope that the information I have provided you will help you decide to quit smoking. And if you do not smoke, I hope that I have convinced you to never pick up a cigarette for the rest of your life. Thank you.